It's fun when the Twitch fam
that close, so there's nothing coming out currently.
find the old clips. Anyway, hello. Oh my God.
Holy Jesus, and that's only a little bit on.
I forgot how big it is. I gotta send that to the projects chat. Anyway, hello and welcome to a second channel video about cleaning glass and specifically ERIS, because where the hell's projects chat? In case you haven't purchased ERIS yet, and you should, thank you for supporting the channel via buying a headphone. They are a harmonic line collab with me, and the back and these parts here are made of glass. And the problem is, well, first of all, the benefit is that's awesome because it means it looks good. Can I get these lights brighter? I think I can get those lights brighter. Here we go. It looks good. It's very unique in the space. And while I have encouraged people to go and put custom cut stickers, because the diameter here is 2 7/8 of an inch, not 3 inches, 2 7/8. Well, I've encouraged people to do that. It's not always possible, and some people just really like the way it looks with a bit of purple in there, but it does tend to get dirty. And I actually had a set I loaned out to a friend, and that set got incredibly fucking dirty. And I want to show how to clean them up, because a lot of those in there, those are all brand new sets that I'm going to send out to streamers and co-hosts and people who can promote them on the internet. But I did all my break-in and burn-in and pad break-in and all that other stuff. In fact, I've got a set going to Zeos, if you're watching this on the second channel. Nice lady over there is getting a set of these. Unless I can have... No, I don't want to have Golden send his set in case there's something wrong with his set, because he seemed to hate it. So I'll probably send a set all the way out to England. But basically, I have a very specific cleaning method for glass that I'm going to get to. And it involves paper towels, obviously. This is just water, which may or may not be needed to be used. This is the actual secret ingredient here. This is very highly diluted dishwashing detergent, like dishwashing liquid. And one of the biggest things I have with glass cleaning, and let's pick a nice filthy pair. Yeah, this is the pair that was on my desk up here. If you want to talk about cleaning the pads, I have, where is it? Here. One of these, which is just a lint remover. You can just give that a gentle rub over the thing, and like you see, like there's a white spot there, and it'll just go away and get stuck to this. I don't really recommend washing these pads. The fabric is very soft, and it probably wouldn't survive a full wash cycle. Yeah, clean otherwise at your own risk. A felt removal or a fuzz removal brush or glove will work just fine. These tend to hold up pretty well. If you get dandruff on there, just take them off, shake them off, beat them to death, whatever you got to do. The glass, on the other hand, you see how there's fingerprints. Fingerprints are made up of grease. Human grease. If I touch your nose, you touch the inside of your ear, you touch the back of your... Well, if you touch parts of your body, it tends to be greasy. And the problem with just glass cleaner, which you don't see any here, when I'm doing real glass windows, we'll add glass cleaner, but for this particular thing, since it's just a small area, we don't really need to worry about that. What we need to do, and you could either apply and this is going to be something you're going to figure out the amount. This is probably a little bit too strong, actually, because you can see there's little soap bubbles, so I'm going to water that down a little bit more. And we need to break up the grease that's on this by just, you'll see some, it's like soapy, looks soapy. Soupy, so soupy. And it's going to look like a mess. It's going to be like, why is it all, it's all streaked and everything? And don't worry about that. That's what the rubbing alcohol is going to be for. But the hardest part about cleaning anything like this, if I use just rubbing alcohol or use just glass cleaner, that shit doesn't cut grease. Getting the grease off with something that's designed for cleaning pots and pans and greasy cooking utensils is number one. So do the soap, get into the crevices here, a lot of times fingertips, just to get around. And it's not going to look clean yet, but you should have it lacking in the actual, like, blatant, disgusting things. Let's dry it out a little bit. Hold on. It actually doesn't look half bad, even having just dried out there, but I want to get it wet enough. Never, by the way, try to clean anything without it being wet, My friend who does car detailing taught me that. If you try to rub a thing on your car, but the car isn't, if there isn't lube, you're going to damage your fucking clear coat. So that actually looks pretty good, but we're not there. Not even close. So now, good microfiber towel. They don't sell these on Amazon anymore. I got like 30 of them in red and blue years and years and years ago. And this is 99% rubbing alcohol. You could use 70 or 91. The benefits of rubbing alcohol is that when you spritz it around and rub it, it is evaporated. And you can see I've left a really bad streak because I only used a little bit of it. And of course I rubbed it with my finger. If we go hardcore on that, and then rub it around real good. What's actually making it? Oh, you know what? This might be a dirty microfiber towel. Oh no, there. I found a clean spot, clean side. I took this from over there. I've been using it for a while. But if you find a clean portion of it that hasn't been abused doing other dirty things, and you rub it until it's dry, until you feel the resistance, and that's basically as clean as ERIS comes out of the box. I have had one or two that's clean. There's actually a reflection looking thing, but I think that's just coming off the light. And so do that same thing here. You'll see you're going to make it worse, and then it's going to eventually... The one thing my friend said I don't do well enough is buff. I know, I'm not a buff dude. But yeah, because you're supposed to rub it until it basically evaporates, and then keep rubbing it hard until you have not just dried the thing, but buffed the actual finish. I'm just trying to teach you how to get up in there. Yeah, I definitely need a different microfiber towel. This one's a mess. You know what? I don't know if I have one that's like clean in here. All my good ones are out. Unless I've just washed this and never used a what's it called, detergent on it. Never use a, and I'm going to get my fingernails into the edges. Oh, it actually just finished the water. We have stopped. Like that, when you do that, and you breathe on it, and you make it wet, that's so you have something that can act as a lubricant to move the towel around, which isn't the same as doing that. Damn it, I should have got a better towel for this job. Oh, you hear the squeak? Hard. I'm pushing hard. Because we're actually trying to scratch off any of the dirt. Now, if you do notice something that looks like a spot that hasn't come off, just rub it with your fingernail. You'll feel it. It'll probably scratch up. Use either the soap or the alcohol to loosen that more and go nuts on it. This pair didn't happen to have any of that. More. But that should be like a brand new in box. This side has a little bit of swirling on it. I blame my dirty rag for that. A lot of times people also tell you don't go in circles. If you go in circles, you're just like if you're erasing pencil and you don't go with the line, you go in circles to spread it out. But if you're cleaning this, I find going in circles just smears it around. So you want to go like full straight across to thin it out. See now, and look, I'm even touching it. It's barely leaving any marks. Number one, because my fingers are clean because I'm doing this. But because the surface is less likely, that gleams now. So since I have like fucking lint landed on it, there's like... when you're doing this, you're probably going to increase the static electricity that's built up on it. And that will be bad news bears. So yeah, well, now that I've cleaned sets like this, I do have 10 boxes I need to pack back up. So I could send these out to, I was going to say victims of base violence, future victims of base violence. Obviously you don't need to clean the ones that are stickered, which is why I like them. And I'm actually talking to a really nice place in Jersey for merchandise, and they're like, yeah, we can make any stickers you want, any sizes you want, as long as I do copyright-free art or I commission artwork, it should be good. God, that looks good. There shouldn't be a cleaning thing you need to do daily. This should just be made once a month if you really want to keep that like glass like out of the box perfect. I don't know how Harmonic Dye, and I don't have no faith in them, but how the hell do they keep the glass from just being like gently abused? Of course, there's no lights under here, so you can't see it. So yeah, I'm going to go and sit down and for the next probably hour, go through so many. See, look, oh my God. All right, let's do this one. Just this last one. We'll just go over the steps again. So, soapy water, like that much is enough. If you want to get in there with your fingertips, you could feel if anything's like actually stuck on it. And you could also feel how soapy it is. If it's too soapy, you go out with the regular water, which you don't have to have a spray bottle for that either. And you don't need to mix a spray bottle. If you just have dish soap, literally one drop on an entire wet rag is enough to do like a window, and certainly would be enough to do this. You want to get the soap off. One of the things that will leave streaks, no matter what kind of things we're doing with alcohol, is the soap will now be the problem. Instead of grease, it's soap. So if you get it, and it makes a squeaky, squeaky, squeaky sound, it means the soap is gone. It's still nasty. A little more. See, but it evaporates. You know what? We're gonna consider that done. You could always go back and redo the soap. It's not like there's a time limit on this shit. Wow. Wow, I suck. And if it doesn't... Rubbing alcohol is amazing. You could actually spray this on a working computer's motherboard and it won't do shit. And it'll evaporate. I wouldn't recommend doing that to test that theory, but I've been pretty sure I've cleaned every electronic surface that is available. That first. Now, keep in mind, we're using a paper towel and not the fucking rag. So look how nice and clean that looks. But now if I switch to the rag, we'll go for the dead center. What'll that do? Let's try dead center. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, perfection is achieved. And now I just got to go do the rest of this. So yeah, that was all this video is about. This video is about how to clean your ERIS, how to clean your glass, the alternate version of this from an alternate time universe. Yeah, there it is. So like my front windows or my side windows, which are exposed to the elements, dishwasher, liquid with water, get all the grease off, wash it with water to get all the soap off, and then World's Best Glass Cleaner. The Foaming Action World's Best Glass Cleaner, ammonia-free, streakless. They can't add rubbing alcohol to this, just like they used to add ammonia to it. So what you do is you spray everything down. Once it's just been water and slightly dried, you spray it down with this shit. And then when it's all foamy, you then spray it down with this shit, with the rubbing alcohol, which is going to look like you're damaging the foam, which you are. But all you're really doing is allowing this stuff to evaporate much faster, which is what gives you clean fucking windows. How fast this evaporates matters. So kill the grease with dishwashing soap. Get it washed off so you don't have any soap residue. And then professional glass cleaner, that stuff specifically, the spray away, and rubbing alcohol, just soak it. And then everything, it's like you're going to use like 9 paper towels to do this, by the way. It's insanely how wasteful it is on paper towels. And then the final clean, if you have to go back twice, get a good clean microfiber and just physically buff the window until the surface is perfect. Where's the one I just did? Oh, God. It's just like comparing the two. Like, oh, my God. That should be the thumbnail for this video. Hold on. Of course, the Zeos side will be the dirty side. How do I get a good picture of this? I know you never really should take the thumbnail for the video you're recording, but we're gonna do it anyway because this is Z reviews and oh shit! Oh, there we go.
Why does he do that? Inside the Minds of Angry and Controlling Men got a 4.1 stars review on Christian book distributors.
See, now I can't cut any of this out of the fucking review. Where do I put this down? I get the best picture. It's got to be sitting flat. It's got to have like the grease. Come on. Not on a dirty paper towel though. There we go. Oh, the fucking shadows are killing me. Anyway, I like doing second channel videos here because I feel like it doesn't fucking matter what I do. If I need to reference you to a video, Like, oh, are your headphones greasy or dirty? Here, watch this video I made on the second channel. Actually, that's pretty good. But I need to get them more of that greasy. There you go. From that to that. I don't know why they don't make the entire screen the button to take the picture. Why is it that fucking little thing? I should be able to touch here or there or there. I hit this. It's such a fucking pain in the ass. Anyway, Tatsumaki, I'm going to clean all these and then do some headphone reviews, then drink some more coffee, and then, I don't know. Tell me what you think about this second channel. If you're going to unsubscribe, if you're going to unsubscribe, which many people will, from no matter what I post anywhere, people unsubscribe from this channel. Let me know. Because this is something that I've obsessed over for a couple years now, like figuring out how to clean glass to the point where it's like perfect. I actually did try one more thing. I'm going to let you in on a secret. What liquid was it? Shit. I'm staring up at that light like it's going to have the answer. There was something I was tempted to add to this process at the very end, which... Oh, fuck. It was an additive that I had. This. I could test this right now. So you know the jet dry finish stuff you add to the dishwasher? If you have a dishwasher, I have 2 dishwashers, by the way. Because the people who owned this house previously were not just Jewish, they were rich. And so Jewish, you have to have 2 sinks, 2 ovens, 2 dishwashers to keep meats and cheeses separately. It's a whole religious thing. However, I can never now live without 2 dishwashers. Anyway, the rinse aid, which is for the end, which is when it's drying it, it's what gives it that like it really dries it off. I haven't tried this, but I might want to get another spritz bottle. And after the rubbing alcohol gets the surface clean, here, I'm gonna do a thing just for you guys. I've not actually tried this. But I've heard people who are crazy into like car detailing will add that to their mix. Like, keep in mind, you put like a thimble full of that into a dishwasher and it's good for like 9 loads of dishes. But this might make it fingerproofless, so fingerprints won't stick. It also might be way too much, as it doesn't seem to be coming off. And it's just adding swirls. Let's see, I'm going to keep going. If you have any thoughts on the, it smells really good, on the jet dry, maybe if I, just a little bit of water. There you go, like a spritz. With the smallest amount of water. Ooh. There it goes. Just the smallest amount of water. Remove that entirely. You know, it's still leaving fingerprints. TBD. The question is, can I take it off easier now that that's there? Or maybe it needs to dry like a coating. I actually don't know how this integrates in. Like, how does it work? How much does it add? And maybe it has to be watered down like a crazy amount because it's in a fucking dishwasher. And like the glasses I take out of the dishwasher are fucking gloriously clean. I don't know. I'll work that in, and then I can update in the comments if I decide to do anything like, Jesus Christ. Gilfs, man. How do you even... Anyway, now I'm officially done. Go back to my hot cocoa coffee, which is it's like an Arnold Palmer, but it's half hot cocoa, half coffee. If he can be famous for that, then you got to be famous for the Z. And if I drink this, I'm probably going to dip the camera. Okay, cool. Zeos, upload this to the second channel, where the BeamNG Drive content currently is. You know, it left a lot of weirdness on there. I will say I'm touching it right now, though. Oh, it might need to dry. I may have checked for fingerprint sticking too early. I don't know. You know, it's got a different feel to the glass now. Like that actually is grimy. This might just go in the dishwasher. This side feels weird. All right, let me keep playing with this. You've got the general idea of how to clean it. I've told you the ingredients: soapy water, regular water, rubbing alcohol, foaming glass cleaner, possibly jet dry. Anything that has more steps is always usually better. One-stop solutions don't work. It's like fucking carrying around a knife that's a Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife will get you out of a bind, but I wouldn't use it as a fucking knife. If I had to defend myself in a fight, I ain't taking a Swiss Army knife. I want the individualized, perfect components that are designed to be used generalized. Fuck, it's gonna take a long time to clean all these.